channel. Welcome back. So what we're looking at right now is going to be the channel analytics. What we're talking about is going to be the countries that are on the channel. The reason why I'm so excited about that is because we have some new countries. So every now and then, before I give what is being covered on the channel, I do go over the analytics because sometimes they do swap out and change. Now, if this is your first time being a part of the live, I do my live mobile to mobile. Therefore, so everyone can have access to the content. Of course, mobile devices are mostly used when watching my channel. How do I know? Because once again, the analytics tells me so. And plus, we looked at those analytics before, so I probably might be covering that again. But now that we have gotten to that introduction, the introduction is always going to be here because there's always new people coming in and out of the channel every single live, every single day. So, of course, I appreciate all of my viewers, whether you are subscribed or not. That clicking in and out of videos, yes, that is something we will also discuss because it does not matter if you click in or out of videos or not. Of course, I'm still going to be here. Now, if you look over here, it's going to say for the last 6 days, it should be within a 6-day time frame. But this right here actually says September the 16th through October the 13th. That's the time frame. But also, it's a 28-day time frame. But you could switch this out from 28 to 7. So right now I'm going to just leave it at 28 and we're going to start talking about these countries. I'm international, baby. You should already know that you could be international, this channel or any channel on the platform. There's all different countries. And because of that, there is auto dubbing on the channel. How are you doing? Hi, welcome into the live. Make sure that if you are a part of the live, that you are hitting your thumbs up and that you please do not spam the live and so others can hear exactly what is being said. Now, this is going to be the shout out for the countries. This is to look over to your right, and that is going to be 28 days. Thank you for the like. I appreciate it so much. Now, there is, of course, United States is number one. I am from a USA, so of course that's always going to be the top number. But if you've been a part of this a lot before, there is a change. Do anybody see the change? The change is main listen. Y'all knew it was coming, right? Anyways, UK is still number two. Thank you for subbing. I appreciate that. Please do not spam the live. Make sure that if you're commenting that you keep it toward the topic. And I do appreciate your time for being here. All right. Now, once again, UK is number two. UK is always number two on my channel. It is very, very seldom that they are not in the number two spot. They usually would be right before Canada. But guess what? Canada dropped down some. What? That's why I always do my analytics because you never know. They swap out, they change. So this is the first time that I have seen France in the number three spot. Shout out to France. Yes. So I do randomly check every so often my analytics just to make sure I say thank you to all of the countries that are here. Now, as you can see, United States, UK, France, Canada, South Africa, Germany, Brazil, India, Mexico, and Nigeria. Shout out to all of those. Now I'm going to swap out a little bit and I'm going to go right here to the 7 days. I'm going to go to the 7 days and let's see. Man, listen. Y'all knew that was coming right. Looky here. Do you not see this right now? Okay, we got 7 days is even swapped out even some more. France just took the number 2 spot. Shout out France. That's what's up. I love to see different countries on my channel because the top 3 forever, all the time, is always United States, UK, and Canada. So now we have France. France is making noise on the channel. They are showing up. So I'm so excited about that. Now let's look at it for, if you see over here to the right, it's going to be United States, France, UK, South Africa, Germany, Brazil, Canada, Nigeria, India, and Jamaica. So this is not talking about any kind of particular ranking. That is not what this is about. This is just to give a shout out to all of the countries that are on the channel, that come through the channel. This might not be all of them, but this is the ones that, of course, are on here the most and the ones that are seen the most on the channel. So it's not about any ranking. There is no such thing as rank on my channel. There is nothing about competing, competition, comparing, none of that. None of that. I am somewhat quite and then we are on mobile. Matter of fact, let me show you why I'm doing mobile. Because most of y'all probably like, why is she on her mobile phone? I have been going mobile this whole entire time. And yes, I still am in the partnership program. If you look down here at the bottom, you cannot have this earn button unless you are a part of the partnership program. So when people tell you, oh, you can't make it, or you can't make it, you can't make it doing mobile to mobile or on your mobile phone as a partnership program, yes, you can. I have been doing mobile this whole entire time and I made it into the partnership program. Yes. So, like I said, I know you get all your little cousins, your little family members, your little co-workers. They tell us not, those are going to be the less likely to be supportive, to be honest with you. Those are going to be the ones, get you a real job, do something different. Yeah. So I'm just letting you know that I have been going mobile this whole time in my channel. I have been a part of the partnership program now for over 6 months, almost a year. And I've been doing it mobile the whole time. Every bit of my channel is mobile. The TV's in the background. You can, of course, watch my channel on TV as well. I'm trying to get to where I'm showing you the guys and girls. It's not necessarily important. But what the age group, let's talk about that. And then up above that, mobile. So as you can see, the reason why I go mobile is because 82.9% of my channel watches me on mobile device. So that would be, like, of course I would do it mobile because I want my audience to be able to see my channel. And plus, I think it's a good to do it on mobile just from the point of fact to have, to have access of me all the time on the go. Because most people, we're always on our phones. We're always having devices, phones do that. Now, as you can see, TV. I always watch my channel on TV. That's like my number 2 thing to watch my channel. I am always critiquing my channel. So I love to see how it's formatted, how it looks on the TV. So don't think, hey, I'm watching it on my mobile device. That's the only thing I can watch it from. Absolutely not. You can watch it on TV. You can watch it on computer, tablet. We've watched it on the PlayStation. Anywhere that you do your internet, that's where you can watch my channel from. Age is very important here because I don't like profanity on my channel because there are older people on here. As you can see, we're going to look at the age. Of course, they got this thing at the bottom that just came out somewhat where they can't actually determine every single person, but anyways, moving forward, 13 to 17-year-olds, which is, of course, under 18, they're on here. I have had a lot of them in my live. And of course, because children can be on the channel, that's why I don't really allow profanity or use profanity on my channel. So that's just that with. And then as you can see at the bottom right here is 45, which is not considered elder, but we got 65 plus. Look at these numbers. That's what I'm saying. So I'm not going to cuss in front of my grandma or nobody else. And therefore, I have that respect factor to where I try to keep my channel E for everyone. Now, back to the entertainment because that introduction was way too long, right? But I make sure to make a very lengthy introduction for all those newcomers on the channel because you get people commenting all the time, what is this about? Listening, you'll find out what it's about. But I always navigate through the channel as though I'm a viewer. So I am the content creator, but I'm also the viewer. Now, let's go into the description of my channel. It is a very lengthy description. Let's talk and more footage. Couples, comedy, crime, news and music, podcast, sports, you name it, the latest info on hot topics. So no, 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 no. It is not always celebrity news. If you think, oh man, here we go again with one of these celebrity channels. No, it is what is trending. It is what is being talked about. And I do base it off my viewers. If I do a topic and it's not getting too many likes or too many comments or views, then of course I'm not going to go back over that topic again. It clearly, it's too much. It is so much news out there, man. Listen. Anyways, there is a copyright disclaimer on here, but regardless of not, if you have a copyright on your channel, you still can get a copyright. Yes, even if you are in the partnership program like me, you are completely advised not to take people's content. Now, there is something that is called reuse content. Reuse means that you take the content and you make it your own. You do your own editing, your own commentary, which means, skits or languages and this and that, edits to it, not just taking someone's stuff and reposting it over again. If you get so many copyrights within a time frame, then you will be banned altogether from the platform. So I keep telling you all the time, stop taking content. Man, listen, even if you take it from another platform and try to, I'm going to take it from IG and bring it over, you still can get a copyright disclaimer. Do not do it. You're advised not to do it. Anyways, videos are edited using AI scripting. That is because on my lives, I might talk a lot and then I make so much content per day. Sometimes I make 4 or 5 videos a day. That is the reason why I use the scripting. The scripting is something that I edit myself anyways, but it's just a voiceover. That's all that is. Live streams are my actual voice. Live streams can be opinionated, but I don't do past content. I don't base my content on whether or not I like an artist, whether or not I like still here. It might have clicked out. I'm trying to stay with y'all. But anyway, I'm a very busy lady. A lot has been going on lately. That's why I have not been live. If you've been paying attention to my posts, I really don't try to put my personal information on here. But life happens, but I did not stop making content, not one single time, because of what I had going on. Yeah, there is no excuses, right? Right. Anyways, Bad Bunny is supposed to be, and not supposed to be, is doing the upcoming Super Bowl this year. So that is one thing that is trending right now. Of course, we had celebrity deaths recently. One celebrity that passed away was R&B Grammy winner D'Angelo. Man, listen, I was young when this song came out, but I had my little neck trying to be like an ostrich, trying to, hey, see how low it can go, man. Listen, how does it feel? If you do not know D'Angelo's song, how does it feel? Look it up, man. Listen. Woo, child. That's all I'm going to say about that. I was young. I shouldn't have been seeing all that, right? Anyways, Kylie Jenner just dropped a song. Kylie Jenner is the younger sister of Kim Kardashian. Keeping Up with the Kardashians is the thing. It is a playlist for that. Some of these videos are definitely in playlists, and we will talk about that a little bit as well. Thank y'all for listening to me. Y'all so tuned in right now. Amen. Listen, I love y'all. Cause I love y'all for even listening. I do not care if you on here for 5 seconds, 1 minute. If you got a question, feel free to ask. Just make sure you be RESPECT. Respect me and respect everybody else on the channel. But I love to see y'all tuned in. Now, like I was saying, Kylie Jenner did drop a song. What? Yeah, she did. So that is something that is trending right now. Cam Newton, he used to be a quarterback. He just had his ninth baby in number 9. Justin Bieber and wife Haley just enjoyed their getaway with their son, Jack Blues. Of course, Jack Blues is their first child, and he started walking recently. And he just turned 1. I think I said that, but I want to make sure to say that again. Now, playlist. This is where you get to binge watch my channel. And then playlists are, like I said, by viewers, basically like categories that it gets watched the most. Nicki Minaj, Bad Bunny, Christmas time is coming, so of course there's going to be a Christmas playlist. Are you ready for Christmas? I am not. Final answer. uh Celebrity documentaries, that's going to be where we talk about celebrities past and present. La Boo Boo is a big thing that is trending for not only holiday season, but mostly the holidays is coming. Music documentaries, that's going to be anyone also past or present. That's where you're going to get the longer videos. I know a lot of you just want to be on here for 5 seconds. Y'all are not watching the videos from the beginning to the end. Because you're going to miss out on all the little funny snippets, and some videos do have more than one topic in them. So you miss out on a whole lot when you just want to come in the video for 30 seconds and All the time there is for a reason. If it's 5 minutes, which it shouldn't be a 5 minute video, I am starting to make longer videos, but most of my videos are under 2, 3. And then, I don't really do long commentary unless it is a live, because I want people to know what the channel is about, how to find the description, how to get to the playlist main list. And I use everything on my channel, everything. Long content, shorts, live, playlist, post, all of it, you name it, I use it all. Now there's over 40 playlists, sports, just different random playlists. 90s playlist, SNL, which is Saturday Night Live. If you're into funny, I'm always into funny, always trying to find a reason to laugh. So SNL did start back its season 51. So that is the playlist that stated SNL. Look at Bad Bunny, man. Every time I see that picture, I'm silly. I'm not even gonna cap. I'm very silly. I love to laugh. That's why I said if you're not watching these videos, you're gonna miss out on that. Cause I am always laughing. If you've been a part of my life, it's so random. I be saying all kinds of random things and everything. I do have an accent. I am somewhat emotional today. I had a loss, but I'm getting it together. You know, I mean, I'm coming back. I'm back, and I appreciate that like. I definitely appreciate that like. I mean, I just went through it a few hours ago, so I'm still gonna have to. Yeah. Anywho, whew, breathe. Life be life, and man, y'all need to check on your strong friends. People might not be strong as you think they are. It does not, just say, hey, are you okay? They probably ain't gonna tell you what's going on, but still sometimes just to have somebody say, are you all right? Just to check in. That things like that is very important. Now that ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but you do know that sometimes in the post section over here in the glass end, you will see me put up affirmations. That's where, I try to encourage you to be happy, different little things, the inspirational things, and all of that is sometimes in my post section. Also, videos. You cannot say you don't know there's video long content, because here it is right here. Yes, in the post section. This is in the limo today. Like I said, even hours ago, man. It just happened. Just happened. I'm just whew, heavy, heart heavy, man. Too much been going on. I'm getting emotional just thinking about it. Whew, I'm gonna cut this live right here, but I appreciate y'all so much. I took 3 weeks off, but I haven't been. I'm around 2, 3 having it alive. I really didn't know if I was gonna be into it today, but I didn't want to leave y'all hanging, just because I had my own little things going on. So I'm definitely gonna do another live in the morning, and I'm gonna come back to y'all. But shout out to y'all for all the hypes. Y'all see we got some hypes right there. Hypes are also free on my channel. So what you do, you swipe until you see hype, and then you hit it. We got lots of hypes on the channel. Shout out to everybody that's doing hypes. Thank you for all your likes. Thank you for all your super chats, super stickers. Thank you for all your cash apps. Man, listen, y'all really be backing me. I love that. I could not be here if it was not for you all. That's why I do shout outs to my country, my cities, my states, because I know I'm the same person with one person in the room as 2,000 in the room. Baby, we done had thousands in the room before. Don't get it twisted. So, y'all, man, I'm so sad right now. I'm not even gonna lie. But it's all good. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Make sure y'all check on somebody, man. All right. Bye.